What happens when one of the most dominant players in women's basketball becomes one of the most controversial figures in the sport? Liz Cambage went from breaking records and inspiring millions to making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Her story is one of incredible talent, personal battles, and public fallout. And we're here to break it all down. From her meteoric rise to her shocking exit from the WNBA, you won't believe the twists and turns in Liz's journey. Keep watching because we're uncovering it all right here on Sports Frenzy TV. So let's start with some background. Liz Cambage was born in London, England in 1991 to a Nigerian father and an Australian mother. Shortly after her birth, her parents separated and Liz moved to Australia with her mother when she was just 3 months old. Growing up in Australia wasn't easy for Liz. Her exceptional height, she stood 6 feet tall by the age of 10, made her an easy target for bullying. This led to feelings of isolation as her height set her apart from her peers. Liz has often reflected on how challenging it was to navigate those early years, facing not only teasing for her appearance, but also the subtle and overt racism that shaped her experiences. But basketball became her escape, a sport where she could turn her height into an asset rather than a liability. It quickly became more than just a hobby. It was her refuge and eventually her purpose. Her talent was undeniable and she earned a scholarship to the Australian Institute of Sport, or AIS, which is known for producing some of the country's top athletes. This was a pivotal moment in her life as it set her on the path to professional basketball. By the time she was 15, Liz had made the AIS team in Australia's Women's National Basketball League, and she realized that basketball was more than just a passion. It was her career path. Her dominance on the court started turning heads, and analysts began comparing her to Lauren Jackson, one of Australia's greatest basketball players. At 6'8", Liz wasn't just tall. She was skilled, agile, and powerful, a rare combination that set her apart from other players. In 2011, Liz made her way to the WNBA when she was drafted second overall by the Tulsa Shock. For Australian basketball fans, this was a huge deal. Liz had officially stepped onto the global stage, and her rookie season was nothing short of impressive. She earned a spot on the all-rookie team and showcased her ability to compete at the highest level of women's basketball. Her combination of size, skill, and charisma made her an immediate fan favorite. It wasn't just about her performance on the court. Her confidence and bold personality gave her a unique edge. Liz's WNBA career reached its peak in 2018 when she delivered one of the most iconic performances in league history. She set the single-game scoring record by dropping 53 points against the New York Liberty, a record that still stands today. That season, she led the league in scoring, averaging an incredible 23 points per game. Watching her dominate in the paint was like watching a masterclass in post-play. Opposing teams struggled to stop her as she combined her towering height with a soft shooting touch and relentless energy. She was nearly unstoppable. Her talents weren't confined to the WNBA. Liz also played internationally, including stints in China, where she became one of the highest-paid female basketball players, earning $400,000 per season. To put that into perspective, that's significantly more than what most WNBA players earn. Her time in China highlighted the glaring financial disparities in women's basketball. Despite the league's prestige, many players look overseas for better paychecks, and Liz's international career only added to her global reputation. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Liz has been open about her struggles with mental health, sharing her experiences with anxiety and depression. In 2016, she reached the breaking point, even being placed on suicide watch. These moments of vulnerability show the different side of Liz, a reminder of the immense pressure athletes face both on and off the court. In 2021, she withdrew from the Tokyo Olympics, citing mental health concerns. This decision shocked fans and teammates alike, but it also started important conversations about the mental toll of professional sports. However, Liz's career wasn't just shaped by her talent or her openness about mental health. It was also marked by controversies that overshadowed her accomplishments. The most infamous incident came during a pre-Olympics warm-up game in 2021 between Australia's Opals and the Nigerian national team. Reports claim that Liz was involved in a physical altercation with Nigerian players and allegedly directed racial slurs toward them. Witnesses stated that she called Nigerian players monkeys and told them to go back to their third world country. The situation escalated so much that the game had to be abandoned. Liz denied the accusations of racial slurs, but video evidence and testimonies from Nigerian players seemed to confirm the incident. This controversy severely damaged her reputation, especially because Liz herself is of Nigerian descent. Fans and critics alike were shocked, calling her actions hypocritical and unacceptable. Even her apology was criticized as insincere and incomplete. The controversies didn't stop there. Liz's time with the LA Sparks in 2022 was rocky, to say the least. Reports surfaced of internal disputes within the team. She was vocal about not being passed the ball enough during games, and her criticisms during team meetings were seen as disruptive. On top of that, there was drama around her jersey number. Liz demanded to wear a retired number that belonged to a Sparks legend, and when that request was denied, she pushed for another player's jersey number. This led to more tension within the team and painted Liz as entitled in the eyes of her teammates. By mid-season, her relationship with the Sparks had deteriorated to the point where her departure seemed inevitable. In July 2022, Liz abruptly left the team and announced she was stepping away from the WNBA entirely. She cited mental health concerns and the need for a safer environment, but the controversy surrounding her exit overshadowed any sympathy her statement might have garnered. After leaving the WNBA, Liz shifted her focus. In 2023, she signed with Maccabi Ashdod, a top-tier Israeli basketball team. Playing in Israel gave her an opportunity to continue her career while staying out of the spotlight. But basketball wasn't her only venture. Liz also joined OnlyFans, a platform where she could control her narrative and embrace her individuality. This move received mixed reactions. Some praised her for owning her choices, while others criticized it as a distraction from her basketball legacy. Liz's story is one of contrasts. On one hand, she is a four-time WNBA All-Star, the league's single-game scoring record holder, and one of the most dominant players in women's basketball history. Her unique combination of size, skill, and charisma inspired countless young athletes to chase their dreams. On the other hand, her off-court actions and controversies often overshadowed her achievements. From racial slur allegations to team disputes, Liz's career has been as polarizing as it has been impactful. So what's next for Liz Cambage? Can she rebuild her legacy, or will her career be defined by the controversies that have followed her? It's hard to say. What's clear is that Liz remains a complex and fascinating figure in the world of basketball, a player who reached incredible heights but struggled to stay there. If you found this story intriguing, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Liz's journey? Is she a misunderstood trailblazer or a player whose actions overshadow her talent? We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.